What if I told you that one of the most useful build mode glitches of all time has been in the game for over 3 years and still has not been fixed? And yet, pretty much nobody knows about it, guys. As you can see right now, I'm just walking around, and there's nothing all that fancy happening right now. But what if I told you that I've actually activated the glitch? And with this, at any moment in time, I can transfer myself from walking mode into literal flying mode. You can literally fly anywhere you want. Like, what? How is this not more popular? So guys, this was actually discovered by a very close friend of mine, actually currently the main admin of my Discord server, Turtle. And it was discovered over 3 years ago. Now, I don't know if you can actually fly through walls. You can! You can just fly to the end! And now, guys, if I'm kind of sick of it, I'm kind of done flying, I want to take a pit stop, I just turn it off. And I can just go back into freaking walk mode. Yeah, guys, actually kind of mind-blowing that this glitch is not more popular because it is just that useful. And even though I've already made a video about it over 3 years ago, I figured I would make another one just to shine more light on this. And in all hopes, let's hope it doesn't get fixed. So yeah, guys, I'm going to kind of ruin the magic a little bit now. You can already kind of see that there's a spring right there, which kind of already shows you a little bit about what's going on. But I'm going to make the whole thing visible. And as you guys can see... pretty much the way this thing functions is kind of like a backpack. You have a backpack that you can flip a ladder in front of you, and with the ladder you can pretty much climb anywhere. It's like an infinite climbing machine. Now guys, I didn't even change the design at all. This is literally the exact design from I ran into a bowling ball from 3 years ago. Come on, don't kill me. Thank you. And yeah, when I tell you that this is like a easy build, this is like a stupid easy build. Like literally the materials required are a ladder, 2 of any of these poles, a chair, which is free. Everyone has a chair, and a spring. It is that freaking easy, and it is just so overpowered. Like it is absolutely stupid. So I'm going to show you real fast how you can build yourself one of these. So what we're going to do is we're going to place down a chair just like that. We're going to sit in the chair. Very nice and easy. What we're going to do is we're going to grab one of these poles and we're going to place it right there. You want it to be halfway in the chair. Then what we're going to do is we're going to grab ourselves a lever, one of these big boys right here, and we're going to place it on the top half of the block right there. So that way it's kind of floating. Then we're going to delete that block right there, place ourselves 2 of these poles right behind me. Then all we have left to do is place ourselves a spring facing outwards just like that with one of these ladders right there. And that is the entire build already done, guys. Look at this thing. It's done. And believe it or not, the way you activate it is also super simple. So there's this thing called shift lock mode. Probably most people know about it. You can turn it on in your settings right here. You don't have to use shift lock. I'm just saying it makes the whole thing a little bit easier because yeah, all you need to do to actually enable this thing, press shift lock while you're looking the other way. And what happens is pretty much the whole build flips around except the spring. And what that does, it pretty much leaves the actual wooden block in front of your face, which now has in turn turned this into like a fly glitch. And I can do this literally at any time. Jump, just quickly flick around right here in the middle of the air, flick around, and it will just get stored behind me again. It is absolutely nuts. Jump, flick around. Oh boy. And we're flying. Now, the way you actually fly these is kind of like a traditional fly glitch. A lot of people don't really know how to use this because we've gotten a bunch of different designs since then, but it's actually really simple. Pretty much when you are in this mode, up is up. It's pretty much like climbing a ladder, actually, if you wanted to know how it is. So yeah, as you guys can see right now, I'm in climbing mode and I can just kind of with my shift lock or in first person, pretty much just look around. It's very, very, very simple. Now, when I jump, I'm going to jump away from the ladder, but what's going to happen is because the ladder is attached to me with a spring, it keeps getting pulled back to me. So because of that, you can't really get rid of the ladder, and that's exactly how the flying works. And just keep flying up, down, you know, very nice and easy. And at any time, flick around. So yeah, you can also flick around, by the way, but going into first person. So right now, if I go into first person while looking the other way, the same thing will happen. As you guys can see, it's very, very simple. So if you wanted to do it on mobile, you actually can, which is kind of insane. So yeah, just to show you how ridiculous this build actually is, I'll show you that you can literally easily make your way all the way to the end with it as well. Like, it's not even just, you know, it's good at one thing. No, you can literally use this glitch to like build with. It's really useful for building. We used to use it all the time when we didn't have jetpacks and stuff. But if you eat a pink candy, or actually any other candy as a matter of fact, it pretty much turns into one of the most fast flying glitches in the entire game. And actually very easy to control and also super freaking cheap. So yeah, look at me go. I mean, I'm literally doing nothing. Come on, don't hit me with the pole, please. Ah, I hit something. Yeah, that's the only thing that kind of sucks about it, is that it's a little bit hard to see where you're going. Now, guys, right now, what I'll show you is the illegal version of this. The version that is even cheaper to build. There's another version that's even cheaper, but it looks a little bit cursed. So, yeah. You know, it's fine though. It works. All right, guys. So for this version, what you're gonna do is you're gonna place down a chair, just like we did previously. Now get prepared because this is gonna get pretty. It's gonna get pretty wacky and wild. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna place one pole right there, just like that. And then what we're actually gonna grab is we're gonna grab ourselves a butter block, and we're gonna place it right there, just like so. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab any block, place it right there. Now, guys, keep in mind this is the very cursed version. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna place ourselves a spring, like we did before, right there, and then grab a can't pronounce that, right there, like we did previously, and that's it, done. This right here is the cursed version. So yeah, guys, when you actually make everything invisible on this one, it doesn't look like nothing's up. Okay, there's definitely something up, but it actually works pretty much the exact same way. When you flip around, you can climb. Oh my god, guys, look at me climbing this ladder. It is very messed up looking, but this way, if you wanted to do, I don't know, like a build-a-boat speed run or something like that, I think this is actually the cheaper version. So yeah, because it's actually pretty easy to get your hands on a butter block, because it's 45 gold, and then you have a 16% or 20% chance of getting it, pretty much. Like, yeah, it's super easy to get. Now, one thing I don't actually know is if this one also works in the stages, because I'm pretty sure like butter blocks and stages, like, they don't like each other very much. They kind of get freaked out a little bit. So maybe this might not work, but maybe it does. Let's see. Of course, it just works in the stages. Why not? Are you kidding me, man? I was actually not expecting this to work in the stages. Well, there you go. Oh my god. Okay, I'm being hit by things. I gotta run. Dang it. All right, guys. But with that, I'm gonna be ending off today's video. Guys, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. We're very close. Like, we're actually closing in on 1 million subs, which is nuts. And also, pretty big announcement coming up soon. I'm just letting you know right now. It's gonna be sick. But yeah, guys, with that, I'll see you later, boys. Peace.